Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a clay owl. And we're going to start by getting a ball of clay. What you're going to do is you're going to flatten it like a pancake, and you can smack it, but you want to get it really flat. You want to make sure that you're smacking it on or pressing it down on your clay mat, because if you do it on your desk it will get stuck. Okay, so once you have a circle-ish shape that looks like this, you're going to raise your hand and I'll come over and cut it for you so you have a perfect circle. The extra clay you want to keep because we're going to use that for later. Okay, once you have your circle, you're going to use this marker, but we're not going to open the marker because we're just going to use it as a tool. What we're going to do is we're going to use the cap part and we're going to make feathers. You don't want to press the cap down into it because it's going to cut the clay, but you're going to hold it on the side and you're just going to press into it. And what you'll get are these little semicircles or half circles, and they kind of look like feathers or waves. This texture is for the owl's stomach where it has some feathers. Okay, once I have covered half of my circle in these feathers, we need to make some wings. And how we're going to do that is we are going to fold a little wing over. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side since an owl has two wings. Okay, so now I have two wings, but we still need a head and eyes and a beak. So to make the head, we're going to fold the top down, and we want to fold it right down to the middle part. Okay, so this is the head, and owls have little horns, like it kind of looks like their ears, and you're just going to pinch up right on the corners. Okay, using your marker as a tool again, we're going to stamp using the bottom of the marker this time. And we are going to do two stamps by pressing into the clay to create two eyeballs. Okay, so now I have my two eyeballs. I still need a beak. So this is the important part, and this is when we need to use slip and we need to score. And scoring means scratching the clay, so you're going to use this toothbrush and you are going to scratch right where you want to put the beak. Now my clay is a little bit wet there, and that's kind of like a slip that you would use, kind of like, think about it, the water as glue. It gets the clay moist. To make a beak, I just pulled off a piece and I'm just going to kind of flatten it and make it a triangle. And you can make a beak any way you want, but this is just how I'm doing it. So it's like a triangle or maybe a teardrop or a raindrop shape. And I'm also going to score the back of this. And all I'm doing to score is just brushing it. And just like if you don't brush your teeth will fall off. If you don't brush your clay, the clay pieces will fall off in the kiln. All right, I'm going to press it down. Okay, now I see a lot of little tiny cracks in my owl, and I want to smooth those out. So just doing this one time, I'm going to touch my finger in the water, and I'm just going to like rub my owl gently, kind of like I'm petting a baby owl. I'm just going to smooth it out, smooth out all those little bumps. Okay, and when you have this complete, you just raise your hand, I'll put your name on the back, and then we're going to let it dry. It'll dry until all the moisture or the water's out of the clay, and then we'll cook it in the clay oven called a kiln.